Hey guys, so I had about a half an hour of free time, so I thought I would sit down and play with some makeup that's been sitting in my to try tray for a little while. A few items were from boxycharm, one I purchased myself, one was a free sample. So if you would like to know what I think of the items featured in the thumbnail, then just keep watching. Okay, so for reference, we have these brushes from Lavish, which came from boxycharm. We have this KAB Cosmetics Day and Night palette from boxycharm. The Hydrating Hybrid 2-in-1 lipstick from Sophia and Mabelle. We also have this MAC highlight, which I purchased on Mercari. I've been wanting this for a while, but it was sold out. This one is the Extra Dimension Skin Finish in the shade Post-Modernist Peach, which I purchased myself. And then this Milk Makeup Kush Mascara, which I believe I got as a Sephora sample. So that's what we're gonna be trying today. So let's jump right in. I'll start off with this lipstick so we can see how it settles onto the lips while I do the rest of my makeup. This one is in the shade Topless. And I don't really know anything about this brand. It lists the ingredients, and that's all I know. Cute kind of pink see-through packaging. Kind of reminds me of like vintagey lipsticks that had this kind of plastic clear packaging. And it looks like it's a peachy shade lipstick, which is not usually my color, but we'll give it a try. Is that a berry scent? There's a slight scent. Definitely not my color. It's smooth, not drying. No chemical taste or strong fragrance that I can detect on the lips. Feels nice so far. Okay, so lipstick is on. Next up we have Post-Modernist Peach. And I don't even know what collection this was from, but I just remember people saying how beautiful of a highlight this was. And I generally love apricot-y highlight shades, so I'm hoping I will like this one as well. So I already have all my face makeup on. I have my CoverGirl foundation. I have my CoverGirl Simply Ageless powders. Merle Norman blush stick and the Wet n Wild cushion bronzer. Let's go in with this, see what we think. Picking it up on a Wet n Wild Bretman rock brush. Not as peachy as I thought. It reminds me a lot of the Clinique Lunar Pop highlight, but this one has a little bit more pinkiness to it, and this one's a bit more peach gold. So this one is Clinique, and this one is MAC. The Clinique one is just a bit more intense, a bit more of a, I would say, pink undertone. This one's not as intense, and it has more of like a gold undertone. I probably still prefer this one, but let's give this MAC one a chance. I'm going to use some setting spray on the face and see if we can intensify it. Alright, that's pretty. But I would say if you're any lighter than me, this may not work for you just because of the goldish undertone. Okay, cheeks are glowy. Honestly, I haven't been wearing much highlight lately. It's been more natural makeup and mascara, to be honest. And the setting spray I've been using is the Rimmel Stay Matte Fix and Go setting spray, because lately I've been double setting. So I put my foundation on, I spray with setting spray, then I put my powder on and I spray with setting spray. And so far my makeup's been staying on all day without breaking up. So that might be the secret to getting your makeup last all day, especially in the heat. It was 92 degrees yesterday. All right, so let's move on to the next product, which is a combination of brushes and shadow. I've never tried anything from this brand, but this is what the palette looks like inside. It looks like it's a dupe for one of the Huda palettes. I don't have that one, but the shades look nice. They're fairly neutral with a couple pops of purple. And then it looks like there's like some sort of duochrome shade. This is like a, I don't know, like a silver purple. That's pretty. Otherwise, they all look like fairly straightforward shades. Sunset is like a pink to gold shade. All right, those are pretty. So I do have to nanny today, so I don't want to go too crazy, but I'm sure we can come up with a look with this palette. These are the brushes you get in the Lavish set. It looks like an angled shadow brush, a crease brush, a pencil brush, a rounded shadow brush, and a liner brush. And I like the packaging. It's fun and bright and kind of summery. And they all have points at the end, so if you need to use the other ends for opening something or mixing, that's kind of nice. All right, I'm gonna go in with a crease brush, and I'm just gonna go in with Naked. They're very dusty. I feel like that's a little too close to my skin tone, so I'm gonna go in with Georgia Peach. Okay, it's only requiring some building up. I probably applied 5 or 6 layers of this shadow to kind of get the orange to show up. So next, let's go into Terracotta up here and see if we can deepen up the outer corner a bit. Now that applied beautifully. Yeah, I love that shade. Wow, that's beautiful. I think I want to put that shade all over the lid. Actually, that's really pretty. It's not like a completely warm shade. There's like a hint of coolness to it, almost like a rose undertone. I love that. Ooh. All right, then I'll go in with Dawn and see if I can deepen up the outer corner using this shade. Slightly deeper. Next, I'm going to go into Moon Dust just because I'm dying to try this shade as a liner. And I'm going to spray my brush. That's really pretty. Okay. I might pop a little bit of Midnight on top of that, just for a little bit more purple. Kind of like a blown out red smoky eye. Really fun. All right, next I'm going to take the small pencil brush and I'm going to go into Terracotta again and just kind of run it along the lower lash line. Then I'm going to go into Starlight and use that as my inner corner shade. Oh, that's a dark inner corner shade. Nope, let's try Golden Hour. No, they're both too dark. All right, so there are no shades in here to really brighten. All of the shimmers are like mid-tone, so that would be my one complaint with this, but I like the look I created so far. So let me hop off, finish the other eye, and we can come back to try that Kush mascara. Okay, so this is the end look using the Cab Cosmetics Day plus Night eyeshadow palette. They're very soft, they're very blendable. The metallics are really beautiful and intense. I mean, this one is Dusk. It's this beautiful like copper penny shade. Really, really pretty. So the quality is really nice in these. The only issues I had was with these lighter shades. They just required a lot of building, but that could be because they're very similar to my skin tone. The other mattes, Terracotta and Dawn, were really nice, really intense. Moon Dust and Midnight, these purpley ones over here, applied really well as a liner. There wasn't much fallout on the face, which I appreciated. So far I'm liking this and I'll continue to play with it more, which brings us to our last product, which is the Milk Makeup Kush Mascara. Now, I feel like I've heard people talking about this and saying it was really good, so I'm curious to see if I agree. I have been using a lash serum for the last 4 months, So my lashes are natural, but they are a little bit longer than they typically are without a lash serum. Okay, this isn't the type of wand that I usually love. This one is just a tapered oval type of bristle wand. I usually like the ones that are hourglass that really help define, but we shall see. Let me zoom you in. Okay, so this is one layer on top. I did have to redip because this wasn't fully coated. It looks nice. I mean, they're like thin, spread out lashes, but I would not say that it's added length or volume. Just kind of thin, spindly lashes. Second coat. Still thin, still kind of spindly. I'm not getting any volume. This is just going to coat your lashes and make them blacker. So is this a good mascara? It looks decent, but I don't think this is one that I'm going to like rave about, and I don't think it's one that's going to end up in my favorites video. I kind of know what I like now. I like the Hourglass fluffy bristle wand mascaras. They seem to work the best on my lashes and give me the results that I look for in a mascara, but that's just me. Okay, so this side's done. So before and after. Looks nice. Like I said, I've been using lash serum, but it's not really separating like some of the other mascaras that I have. So let me just zoom through the next eye. Okay, so this is the end look using the Kush mascara. I think I had slightly more luck with the second eye. They look really wispy on this side and separated on this side. They were still kind of sticking together. And I feel like I've had that issue lately. They are clumping rather than separating. So it might have been a one eye versus the others type of thing. But this is how they look. So all in all, let's do a quick rundown of these products that I tried today. The lipstick is very comfortable. It just is not my shade. Yes, it matches this look. I don't go for peachy lipsticks unless I have like a dark lip liner on underneath to create like an ombre effect. This is just not a color I reach for. So the formula is nice, but this particular shade, Topless, is not one that I think I will ever reach for, unfortunately. The highlight is nice, but compared to my Clinique one, I just don't think that it stacks up. The Clinique one is much more intense. It has that little bit of pink to it. I just feel like of the two, I'd be reaching for the Clinique one over this one, but it's not a bad one. It's just not as intense as I was expecting it to be. These Lavish brushes are really nice. I like these. They're soft. They work well. The one I didn't use is this angled one. I don't often have a use for an angled shadow brush, but I used all of the other four and I liked all of them. They did a great job, so I will definitely continue to use these. The shadow palette I had a lot of success with, so I will continue to use this one as well. I think this one was in the range of like $30-some, so while it might be a dupe for the Huda palette, it's still not drugstore pricing, so just kind of have to weigh your options. Do you want the name brand or do you want one that's slightly less money with similar shades? Up to you, but like I said, these mattes and the metallics are all pretty impressive. So I'm very happy with this palette and will continue to play with it. My video cut out because I got a phone call from the school nurse. Always very anxiety provoking when you get a call from the school nurse, but everybody's fine. So anyway, the mascara, which I put down and cannot find, here we go. The Milk Makeup Kush mascara. It did a really nice job, and I have very wispy, thin lashes, but if you're looking for something to really add volume and add length, I don't think this is going to be the mascara for you. It accentuated what was there, but it didn't multiply and it didn't lengthen. So good mascara, but probably not one that's going to be topping the charts for me personally. So hope you guys enjoyed seeing me try new makeup. Let me know if there's any products you'd like me to try down below. I will do my best to check them out for you. If you guys enjoyed this video, remember to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and as always, I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.